Seeing if you're pre-approved will never hurt your credit score. With Capital One pre-approval, you can safely and easily find out which card is right for you. No dings, no hits, ever. See if you're pre-approved today.
Want to make the switch to Shopify and keep all of your business critical data? No problem. Sign up for a free trial at Shopify.com.
There's no denying that Norbert Vale is one of the best fighters in the arcade world today. With 4 completely different fighting games, Norbert Vale has retained the championship belt 4 times in a row. There is no one that can stop Norbert until he meets his next challenge. Midway's greatest creation, Mortal Kombat. The king of that game and the whole arcade sequel, his name is Chris Plackey. Former Galloping Ghost Gamer of the Year, world record holder for Mortal Kombat 4. This Sunday, live on YouTube at the Galloping Ghost Arcade.
I'm sure on some planet your combos and skills are quite impressive, but your weakness is my existence.
I'm calling you out, Chris Blackie, and I want to see how well you can play Mortal Kombat 4.
Both titles are on the line. Who will walk out tonight as the king of Mortal Kombat and the undisputed Bloody Wars Championship?
We're gonna have fun. It's gonna be good.
Come at me for this belt.
And now, presenting the Bloody Wars pre-show.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is JP Pitts, your host of the Bloody Wars Tournament. We are here live at the Galloping Ghost Arcade in Brookfield, Illinois, presenting to you the pre-show of episode number 9, which is Mortal Kombat 1. Sorry it's been a late start here, folks. We got a lot of people, coming in, new game on the floor. I think this is the first ever Bloody Wars Tournament game we're putting out that's a little bit of a modern version. I mean, it's easy access for people to come in and, get some practice in for this tournament. So, honestly, in my opinion, it's always going to be a great one. The last Bloody Wars tournament we had here was Street Fighter 3 Third Strike, released from Capcom back in 1999. There was a lot of Street Fighter players coming in for that tournament, and January 7th was the day, a year ago on that day, Norbert Vale walked home with the Bloody Wars champion from that grand final match against Jose Velasquez. And after that tournament, there was a lot of people competing, and everyone had a good time in that tournament. Third place winner was, who walked away with third place? Who was it? Third place. This is a test for Brandon to see if he actually knows. Who walked away? Pop quiz, come on. I know it. I want to make sure. What? Yeah, I do. Okay, whatever. He doesn't know. Third place winner was Israel Bahina, your former Bloody Wars champion. Second place winner, Augustina Dornes. And first place winner and the first ever 2-time undisputed Bloody Wars champion, Norbert Vale, walking away with first place from that event. He is here today to defend the Bloody Wars Championship belt from new MK1. And the people are hungry for this game. And this is going to be on an arcade cabinet, so challenges are high. It's going to be on the Mortal Kombat layout. And speaking of Mortal Kombat, you know, there's a lot of stuff going on with Mortal Kombat with NetherRealm. So we had Peacemaker, one of our characters, one of the special guest characters. Who else do we have? They just released Quan Chi. They had Homelander's next. Homie Man, and then who else is after? Who else? I think. Who was it? Takeda. I think there's going to be another one coming up. I know Homelander's next, but if we have Mortal Kombat 1 on the floor again, I think Homelander is going to be the next one, and. What's it called? The Boys. If you guys seen The Boys, right? It's a pretty funny show. I'm trying to get into it a little bit more. But yeah, I mean, Peacemaker. Who was he from? Suicide Squad, or from the WWE, I should say. John Cena representing, trying to mock The Rock a little bit. But it's okay. It's fine. Every celebrity can do whatever they want, I guess. But yeah, like I said, everyone's going to have a good time. To kick things off to the tournament, we got to present. You already know what this is. We got to present our prizes, folks. And today, we've got... And Brandon can get to it. It's in a Walgreens basket, but I didn't get them for Walgreens. Not sponsored. We've got a Mortal Kombat 11 action figure Spawn. He's pretty cool. He looks pretty awesome. And then a Mortal Kombat 11 action figure of Nightwolf. I like Nightwolf. Have you guys played Nightwolf? He's pretty good in MK11. And then the main character of MK, Scorpion. And they're all from MK11, but like, if they would have gotten like Mortal Kombat 1 figures, I'm pretty sure I would have got my hands on them. So, like I said, if we're thinking about doing Mortal Kombat again, expect some MK1 action figures this time. And because we're on a time crunch, I think it is now time to introduce some of these contenders. To do that, let us summon forth one of our very own Brandon Travis, a.k.a. King Ken Blackman. Brandon, what's up?
Not much. I've decided to dress up for this occasion, primarily because I haven't done this
For now.
For now. Hey, come on, let's be real here. Everybody loves the sequence. Thank you.
So go
One of
ahead.
the things that got out. But yeah, thank you. But it's one of the things that makes me me. But it's also going to be what I'm going to be doing for everybody in Bloody Wars today, interviewing everybody. So.
Sure.
But, you know, it's been a while since the last one, but I am prepared this time. I have the questions this time. Will I deliver like before? That's up to you. I don't know. But I think I'll do fine. I'm doing all right. It's been a week. Mortal Kombat 1.
It's been a huge week.
It has been a week. Mortal Kombat 1 is a very fun game. I know you were talking about 11 earlier. I 11 with the figures.
How familiar are you with MK1?
A little bit familiar. I mean, again, I was playing a little bit earlier with my Molina and Katana, so I know the last time I played Mortal Kombat 11 here was actually with an official tournament for GGA a while back. Everybody remembered how that went. I don't know how this turnout will be this time for me. We'll wait and see, but for right now, I'm definitely familiar with the game. Molina and Katana are still my favorites.
So you're going to be playing those characters in that tournament?
At most. I might mix it up. Things have changed in the last time I played at the GGA tournament, so I'm definitely looking forward to seeing some improvement. We'll see how it goes. But
where can they follow you at?
Oh, God, these plugs. That the King Cam Blackman, the KCB, making it shorter because we're on time. And, the channel's growing. The YouTube channel is growing. This morning I looked, and I think I'm at 1,680 subs, almost hitting a 2,000 sub goal.
Congrats, by the way.
Thank you. It's insane. I mean, people will go nuts for a Radio Demon character. But yeah, I thank you guys a lot for subbing and following the channel. And, you know, your support is always great to me. And I'm glad that I can continue to entertain for you guys and have fun, especially our Bloody Wars. But yeah, no, I'm ready to get into
ready?
One action for sure.
You ready?
Yes, I am.
All right. And to kick things off into the tournament, we've got to introduce the contenders. So to do that, I think our first one up is the man. What is he? He's your number 8th ranked contender for the Bloody Wars tournament. Ladies and gentlemen, here's your Hype Man Award winner for 2023. Give it up for Damian Cordova.
It's that time again, guys.
Brookfield, make some noise!
Damian Cordova, of course. The man who always brings the hype. Every Bloody Wars he steps into. How are you doing, my man?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
It's going to be a while, man. Mortal Kombat 1, how about that?
I am so ready for this. It's going to be awesome.
It's going to be a great tournament at all costs, man. My goodness. Well, I guess the first thing I'll kick it off is, so you've learned a new strategy for MK. Do you want to let them know what that is, or do you want to keep it confidential?
Let's just say that I've completely changed my playing style. So you're going to see something completely different coming out of me. It's not going to be the same Damian playing style that you're used to seeing.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing that myself. We all know you play mad. You play pretty good. But if you're not crowned as the winner, who do you think will walk away with the W?
I'm pretty confident that my son will come out on top.
Any reasoning to that?
He's kind of a beast on this.
Got practice?
Oh, yeah.
Faith in the Cordova family, right?
Yes, I do.
Damn right. All right. So, yeah, speaking of Aiden, he has had quite a shindig. He's been on a roll. He plays impressively. Where do you think you see him on the bracket? Or do you think it's too early?
I think it's a little early for that, but if I'm going to say anywhere on the bracket, he's going to be in the top 3.
You think he's in the top 3? Again, you believe Cordova family all the time. Guys put on a show, you and Aiden both. So keep kudos up to that. All right. So this is the first time we've had I already read one wrong. This is the first time we've had a best of 7 tournament. A best of 7 tournaments. How do you feel it went? You and Norbert, right?
Yeah, actually there was it was quite a ordeal, to say the least. Some of the cabinets that were selected weren't exactly
They weren't working.
Yeah, they weren't working. There was something going on with them, and then it just, I guess at the end of it all, it was just kind of like just a combination of luck and prior skills at that point, because it was like there were games that were selected that I was not accustomed to. Not that it's an excuse or anything. I'm not doing that. Norbert's a hell of a player, but yeah, I mean, my hat's off to him. He took the W on that. I was, as far as those other games go, I was a lot less prepared for those.
All right. Did you think there was a game in particular that you had the most trouble of in the best of 7? If you can remember everything, if you had to pick one. You did mention there were some that you weren't accustomed to.
Yeah, the grid. Why? Why was that?
I don't know how that was countable.
I kind of have an issue with that one, and I've already addressed it with both JP and Stephen Lucas that compiled the list. It's a nice list, by the way, but that one there was like, yeah, okay. We're playing fighting games, not Quake or anything
Quake
like that. like some kind of like arena game.
You know, I mean, hey, Stephen Lucas made that list, so, you know, he had to say this. I know we'll see him later. All right, well, Damian, thank you so much. We're looking forward to you destroying, as always, kind sir.
Yes.
It's always good to see you, and we're looking forward to more action from you and Aiden very soon. Let's hear it for Damian. All right, Damian's going up. Here comes Josh. Bro hug.
The Cordova family, always a great time for them to like come in and
Probably the most impressive.
huge impressive. It's
Almost every tournament, Aiden.
speaking of the Cordova, let's introduce to you guys one of the members from the Cordova family. He is a beast. There's a time when me and him played an MK1, and I'm not gonna lie, guys, I'm shivering me timbers. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Aiden Cordova.
All right. Have a seat, kind sir. How you doing, Aiden?
I'm doing really good. How about you?
Pretty good, man. You know, you're also one of my favorites. As just as mentioned, we mentioned Damian. You have been very impressive as well. There's a reason why you won. You remember that award we gave you in the 1 year anniversary? You remember what that award was?
Yeah, the Sam Conn Award.
Yeah, you have deserved it for a very good reason. The first thing I'm going to get into is how does it feel to be a top contender over your own father? I don't know.
I will say it is quite surprising. I learned from him. I learned a lot from him. So just seeing me up there is like, oh, okay, that's crazy.
It is really again, you have been extremely impressive. Like again, you've just been doing nothing but magic in every Bloody Wars, and I cannot say that it's just justice. It's beautiful. The next one is, what have you learned watching?
Oh, I mean that he does know how to put on a show.
Family blood?
Yep, just family blood.
I hear that. All right. It says recently you've beaten your father multiple times. Will we see the same with the other players?
Yes.
You think so? High confidence, not even gonna explanation. Just you believe you're gonna do really good again.
Yeah.
I like that. I like this confidence. The next one is, who's your go-to player in Cameo? That's an interesting one.
Well, I've been really acquainted with people like Baraka and Liu Kang, and
Oh, good ones.
yeah, and my go-to cameo I think would have to be Serena because I like her boomerang blades.
It's actually one of my favorites too. I know I'll be using that. That's really good. You got that character. I think you also mentioned Luke. What was it again? Luke Kang, you said?
Yeah, Liu Kang.
That's also a very good character. All right. Do you feel you have a good shot at taking home the Bloody Wars Championship?
There's a good chance. There's a good chance. You never know because I mean, everyone has all their unique styles to go with. So I mean, it's really gonna be something to see.
It's gonna be really incredible. I would love to see you in the Bloody Wars belt one day, Aiden. I almost called you Damon. Oh my gosh. See what I mean? Let's see. You and Augie are some of the most youngest players we've had. This is very true. How does it feel to be playing retro arcade games versus what is out currently?
I think playing retro games. I mean, I was really acquainted with retro games when I was younger, like kind of like normal Street Fighter games like Third Strike and all that. So seeing like there being a difference, I really like how it evolves as a sort of franchise for every game.
Yeah, so those are great answers. I love that. All right, Aiden. I think that's about it. I'm looking forward to seeing you also go and destroy. You are always one of the greatest that we have in Bloody Wars, man, and I want you to keep up that awesome work. All right, my man? Thank you so much. Let's hear it for Aiden! All right, my man. Good luck out there today, my man. All right, here comes Josh.
Next up, first off, before we begin, I just want to say to everyone, why did I forget this? Happy St. Patrick's Day to everyone.
Green Day. Happy St. Patty's Day.
Did you see the river out in Chicago?
Oh my goodness, the legendary with the Green River dying every year. Nothing but boats stopping, dropping, die inside. It's amazing.
I should have seen it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty upset that I didn't go, but it's okay.
I mean, we're here doing this, so
exactly.
We gotta put this first. Holiday is also at first, but this is also our first too.
And speaking of St. Patrick's Day, we've got a member right now we're going to bring up here. He's coming prepared for St. Patrick's Day. So let's bring up that member. Ladies and gentlemen, the head member of Dancade. Give it up for your number 2 ranked contender for the Bloody Wars tournament. Give it up for DSP!
Hang on 1 second, folks. I'm trying to... Hang on 1 second, folks. Let me, those. I found... There you are. I'm just trying to find the name. Because your name is DSP, but he wrote... Hang on 1 second, folks. What's the name? Help me find it. Which one is it? Hang on 1 second, folks. Thank you. All right. We have just found them. Thank you. Okay. How you doing, my man?
I'm feeling good today. How you doing, Brandon?
I'm doing all right, man. I think you're definitely feeling green. That's for sure.
A little Mexican Irish in there.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
Represent.
Yeah, I love that. All right. So where are we going to begin? Oh, here we go. So Dancade. That's what it's called.
Dancade, yeah.
Love the name. Dancade took over Bloody Wars in the previous event in Third Strike. How does it feel that one of your members went all the way against Norbert Vale?
That was exciting, you know. We were hoping to put a dent in the tournament, and I think we accomplished that goal, you know. It's great to see Augie step up to the plate and send a whole bunch of good players home, you know. I was kind of amazed by that. So that was amazing, you know.
That's incredible, man. You send one of your own to fight for their right to party. Love to see that. Recently, you've been gathering up your folks for MK1. How confident are you feeling about the performance tonight?
You know, I'm feeling pretty good. You know, we've been practicing a little bit here and there, just a little bit maybe. And I think at least part of my crew might have a good chance. And me, you know, we'll see how I do. I'm going to go with Raiden today.
Oh, Raiden's a really good character.
I'm going to go with Raiden today, and I like my chances to go deep today. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
I'm definitely looking forward to that. You're another favorite of mine in the playing scene of this. Any chance we'll see an Any chance we'll see an MK tournament at the Dancade?
It's possible. You never know. We have some things cooking, and you know, I think maybe all 3 of the new fighters may be in contentionship at Dancade. So might do a little Tekken 8, MK1, Street Fighter 6. You know, the 3 bangers this year. They are
bangers.
Bring something different to the table, I think.
FGC community always looking for some good games. That's definitely for sure. I do have one little nugget I'd like to share with you. Give it to us.
Regarding Mortal Kombat and the franchise in general. A lot of people might know this, but, you know, my old man, he was a bad dude, man. Bless his heart, man. And you didn't I knew he was a bad dude, but I didn't know how much of a bad dude until after he passed away. Like, you start to hear the stories and start to come out, you know, but like, yeah, he grew up on the like Little Italy part of Chicago on Claremont Street in like the 1960s and stuff. And he would you know, and so he grew up with Mr. Tobias.
Oh, that's cool.
The Tobias family. So yeah, my dad and Mr. Tobias go way back. And this is Tobias Sr., you know, so
yes,
we're talking John Tobias, the original creator of Mortal Kombat. So in the original game, when you're kind of sizing each other up,
yes,
doing that shuffle,
yes,
that's my old man's move.
Are you serious?
I am dead serious.
That's so cool. I love that.
The Claremont Street Shuffle.
I love that. That's so cool.
Tobias took that move and he put it in Mortal Kombat. And so
that's so cool.
Yeah, that's just a hilarious thing that, like, it was like at his wake, you know, we're hearing all these stories of my dad like KOing ass and stuff.
I love it.
You know? So yeah, here we go.
I love that. Well, DSP, you know, hopefully they're watching from heaven above, and they're going to watch you destroy today. I can't wait for you to see it, miss. Congratulations. Well, good luck, I should say. Let's hear it for DSP.
Next up, folks,
We're going through them really nice, I think, quick, right? You think?
yeah, it's pretty quick. I mean, I love it. I know you do.
Yeah. Oh, all the time. It's always good to get to know people.
It is. Yeah, that's your role for now, at least for till hopefully after next week or the next episode.
Next episode.
What do you think next episode of episode number 10 should be?
Oh, the next tournament?
Yeah, what do you think?
There's some things I can think about. I know I've got eyes on these games. That's definitely for sure. One thing I never take away is that I always have eyes on all these games and what the people like and want to see. So I don't know what it will be yet, but we'll have another good episode.
We'll have a discussion. But for now, let us introduce one of our other contenders. He is an experienced contender. I think he's been here for like a year now. Ladies and gentlemen, let's bring up your number 12 ranked contender for the Bloody Wars tournament. Give it up for Jose Velasquez.
Jose. I say, how do you see, kind sir? Well, I know really quick there's a lot going on in your mind. I know we ran into each other on the train this morning, LOL. I just wasn't in suit form. How about that, right? Like, now, how random was that? Next train car hopped over, you were sitting in that chair.
Yep, that's quite a coincidence.
It was a coincidence. That's really funny. All right, my man. So, as a longtime player, how does it feel to come to these events? You've been doing it for a year now, right, man?
Yeah, I have.
How does it feel now? Like it's been that long?
I don't know. It started to feel like a chore, honestly.
Oh no! Don't say that.
A fun chore.
Okay.
It's a fun chore.
Okay.
I enjoyed it. Nonetheless, whatever rank I am in.
That's really good, man. I was glad. I mean, it's a struggle to travel out here, so I get that. All right. How familiar are you with the Mortal Kombat 1 world?
To be honest, none.
None.
No, the only Mortal Kombat I know of is the classics, the MK1, 2, 3.
Well,
I played it on my PS3 when I had my first fight stick.
Well, I mean, it's a good start. I mean, you need one of those to get around to this. It's definitely countable. Where do you see yourself in the bracket tonight?
Just anywhere.
Anywhere? Not even a specific spot. Just anywhere they can sit.
Yeah, anywhere.
Just anywhere you can sit. You're just going to be on the bracket like, this is my spot. That's all it is, right?
Yep.
Okay, I'll take it. Oh, my God. Besides Tetris, what game would you like to see played in a future Bloody Wars tournament? Don't listen to Josh. Tetris is still a fun game. But what do you think?
Pulirua.
Ooh, I'd love that. Pulirua would be actually very funny. That'd be probably the most funniest Bloody Wars ever next to when we had Blitz. Blitz was really entertaining too, but Pulirua would be hilarious.
Second only to Pit Fighter.
Oh, Pit Fighter would also be really interesting. I think it's in here in the shop room, I believe, somewhere. All right. So I think I've got a little bit of time. Okay, so I have a question. So you said you were talking about sitting anywhere at the bracket. So how you say you just nothing, just that confident that you're just gonna go in, play whatever, and just wherever you sit, that's where you sit.
Yeah, just anywhere. You know, I mostly come to these tournaments for fun, and and get excited whatever we're excited to have.
Sorry about that. We almost had a friend wander on. Anyway, but yeah, you're feeling very confident about it tonight?
Yeah.
All right, that's...
My big excitement is I would like to host it eventually.
I'll talk to Josh about that. We'll see. We're definitely getting you in the commentary every so often, just like all the other contenders are going. But anyway, we'll definitely talk about it. Jose, good luck. And
hey, I think I would like to see I like to see Super Puzzle Fighter.
Ooh, I would love that too. That would also be very interesting. Say one day, Jose, one day. But Jose, thank you so much, my friend. Thank you, and good luck.
Or Nemesis.
Nemesis, also good choices. We'll talk. I'll let Josh know. All right, let's hear it for Jose. Let's get on Josh back up here.
Hater Shack just posted in the chat saying he thinks that Tetris is not fun. I agree with you, Hater Shack. Thank you for supporting my decision.
You know, you do realize his name is Hater Shack, right?
Thank you, Hair Shack.
What if he's joking?
I mean, if he's Hair Shack, if that's the only thing that he hates, I like it. I like him.
I like him too. I like Hater Shack. Hater Shack really puts the emphasis on his name. He really does.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Hater Shack. Who's next?
Next up, folks, we're going to be bringing out this man. He's been making a statement. He's been putting on some stuff in his stream. Some new stuff, I should say. So we're going to hear that today. Can't wait to hear that. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's bring up your former Galloping Ghost Gamer of the Year and your current Galloping Ghost Pinball Expo champion, Steven Lucas!
All right. Didn't bring the Crimey Cade podcast with you today?
Crimey Cade podcast is every Thursday nights, either 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock. Pretty soon there will be going to be a special Sunday stream next month because to accommodate the guests I'll have on there because this person's in a completely different continent.
Ooh.
I'll announce that later, but not now.
We'll worry about that later. Have a seat, kind sir. Well, Steven. Well, I don't think you're not forgetting about the Pinball Expo Championship. Oh, yeah, we're good. All right, well, thanks, Steven. Once again, thank you for coming to another Bloody Wars. It's good to see you, as always.
Another 3-hour drive.
Yeah, I'm sorry. These drives are ridiculous.
Well, that's my fault because I vowed I wasn't going to do any more one-day trips, and I've done, this is the 3rd or 4th. Stupid me.
It piles on, I tell you.
Well, scheduling, that's another issue.
So, how do you feel about coming back, but this time as rank 6?
A little more realistic. Although, the ranking's a little more realistic for the 10-10 record that I have currently. Now, the third place ranking has a 10-10 record. Damian Cordova has a 10-10 record. He's number 7. No, wait, you're 6.
I think I'm 5 or 6. I cannot remember for sure. I think I was 5.
You're 1 ahead of me.
I'm 1 ahead of you. I don't know.
I'm 1 ahead of Damien, actually. But I don't know. They've rearranged these a few times.
It's a lot to keep track of. You're known for your brilliant performance in the retro arcade scene, but now Mortal Kombat 1 is on the floor. It's a new and different ball game. Your thoughts on MK1 and how confident you are with this event tonight?
You know, there's been an awful lot of chatter about MK1 the past few months.
It's a red-hot game at the GGA for the last while.
It's a red-hot game. If you go looking around YouTube, it's like, which game is better? Is it MK1 or is it Tekken 8? Or Street Fighter 6?
6.
And been a big debate about the bells and whistles and then all the extra DLC that you have to pay for. It's like, and then the sticker shock. If you bought everything there is that goes with MK1, you're spending well over $100, I think.
About at least $100 at max. At least at max. It's a lot of money.
Yeah. You're almost buying the arcade machine.
Almost in a way. Do you have a main and a cameo select that we could see in tonight's show?
Yeah, I'm pretty much going to use Lee May all the way through.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. I think that's...
So this is another aspect about MK1. You couldn't take what you've learned from the other Mortal Kombat games and apply it to this one. They basically did it from scratch.
Oh.
So you had to relearn every character, and the inputs may not be the same.
Oh, man.
Hence, I'm using somebody different.
There you go. All right. Well, other than that, let's see. Where do you see yourself in the bracket and the rankings after the tournament? I think the rankings is the bigger answer.
I'll probably be in, if I kind of split and kind of go 500-ish, I'm probably going to be in the same spot. Now, hopefully, I have no expectation of winning this thing.
Well, ranking-wise.
However, if I'm kind of maintain the ranking that I have, I should be in good position. If they draw a game next month, well, I guess it's May.
Mm-hmm.
Unless they're doing something in April.
Well, we'll see. We'll see how that goes when time goes on. We'll saw that.
But hopefully they pick a game that I'm really good at, like Tekken 3, which we've had, and it's going to be something along those lines.
It was a great tournament. Love Tekken 3. Oh boy.
That was my best finish. Tekken 3.
Tekken 3.
Yeah, it's third.
Hang on 1 second. So I got this.
What you got?
Josh is calling you out with the rubber match. He says he will destroy you in the best of 7.
That will come. When will it come is the question.
It's honestly the matter of when, I guess.
Yes, it is the matter of when.
The matter of when.
There will be a time where I will step up and finish and do this rubber match and do the final best of 7. Right now, I had to turn my attention to the power rankings at GGA because I've been taking a beating, and it's starting to look like, in the Gamer of the Year chase, it's me versus Andrew again.
You guys are both head-to-head on this Gamer of the Year battle, honestly. Y'all and that JJ Squawkers.
It's getting, but it's not as a hard battle. The first battle was basically epic. Now this battle is kind of just starting to get going because there's only 5 months left. There's no major front runner. It's just kind of everybody's kind of split up on their gaming achievements right now. Well, I see somebody's getting antsy over there.
Yeah, I see.
What do you want, Josh?
Yeah, Josh. I'm working here.
Steven Lucas. Let me make something clear. You've beat me before, and I've beat you before. It all comes down to our last best of 7 between me and you. So I challenge you. Next time you come into the Galloping Ghost Arcade, I challenge you to the best of 7 next time you come around.
So you want the best of 7, my next appearance in the arcade?
That is correct. That's what I'm proposing.
Now we're going to have to figure out when that's going to be. Because, what's the next? So I did have a challenge out for Xavier Woods, but I don't think he's going to be able to make it to GGA because WrestleMania is coming up.
It's red hot right now, so it might be a little tricky for him to come around.
No, yeah, because Raw is going to be in Chicago in a week, and I don't think he's going to be able to get away.
I'm attending to that show, by the way.
We'll see the next time it comes through the Chicago area, and then it's probably a better chance for me to face him off for the hardcore title when it happens. As for you, we'll figure out. We will figure out a weekend when I can come up here. We'll draw 7 games. There's been a few new ones added to the list. If they draw the grid, we'll play the grid. If they draw Galloping Ghost Pong, we'll play Galloping Ghost Pong. Or Twinkle Star Sprites. You better hope they draw Power Stone yet again.
You better hope that Power Stone doesn't come your way.
You just basically repeated what I just said.
You did. You better be more scared if it's something that isn't a fighter. That's something.
Midwest Gaming Classic coming the first weekend of April. C2E2, we're still wondering if there will be a fight for another belt like this.
Tetris was mentioned.
No, Jose, it won't be Tetris. It might be Super Puzzle Fighter. That's the closest you're going to get.
I mean, it counts. Anyway.
Regardless. Whether it's next month, whether it's May, whenever I can get up here again, we'll have that best of 7.
I accept.
Well, there you go. Josh accepts. He's going to move on. Steven, thank you so much. And I'm hoping that... Oh, we have another one?
Be sure to follow my Twitch stream. Rap_sheet. My guest will be Jose Nacho Libre Vasquez. Will be this Thursday. 8 o'clock. 2 weeks from now, well, the 28th of March, Jumbo Slice, James White, will step into the Crimey-cade. 7 o'clock. People are wondering, how did I get that interview? We know each other too well. I'm probably the only guy he would do an interview with.
The one with you and Jimbo, I think it's definitely going to be a good one. I'll give it to you straight up. All right. Anyway, Stephen Lucas, thank you. Rap sheet rap sheet. The Crime Kid. Stephen, thank you so much. Let's hear it for Stephen Lucas. Woo! And Josh's action pose. All right, let's bring up Josh. Stephen, thank you very much. Now.
That's going to happen. I hope it's Power Stone again. Or Mortal Kombat.
I think it's definitely for sure. You've got some work on your hands after Bloody Wars, sir.
Stop. I'll be fine. Ladies and gentlemen, let's bring up this man. I'm pretty scared because the very first Bloody Wars tournament we had, this man captured a belt, and we're about to bring on a game of another Mortal Kombat game. It's the Bloody Wars. So let's bring him up. He is your former Bloody Wars champion, Israel Bahina.
All right, Miss Bahina. Come on up. Oh, let's welcome on in. Have a seat, my friend. Give me 1 second. First, let me see. I'm trying to check something real quick. Okay, I think we're going to be still okay. Getting through all this, but the mic can only go through so much. How are you doing, my man? Good. How you doing? I'm doing all right, man. Well, we think, is this the first time you've been on the pre-show in a while, I think?
Yeah, it's been a while, yeah. I don't know, just a little bit scared of those cameras.
I mean, I get it. Cameras are intimidating, man. I mean, it took me a while to get used to a camera after stuff on YouTube.
Not that much. Just, I'm looking forward to this tournament. Hope a lot of people join today, and just here to have fun, man. See how it goes, I mean, I like Mortal Kombat. I like how it looks. I like the new one and the old one. They're playing a little bit, so see how far I make it,
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. So here we go. Are you going to change your approach with MK1 versus the Third Strike tournament?
Oh.
Is there any change different from that?
It's a totally different game, but yeah, I mean, I've been practicing a little bit, so like I said, I'm just here to have fun, man.
Yeah, I suppose. In your first Bloody Wars, you were the champion of MK 1998. The new MK1 is a completely different ball.
Yeah.
How confident are you in that game now, as opposed to the past?
Which one, the old one or
the old one versus the new one?
Yeah, it's like the old one. I know there's a lot of better players than me, but I mean, I still enjoy it. I play it as much as I can, I'm still gonna be practicing. It's an old game. Like I won a tournament, I didn't expect to win. So, yeah. So anything can happen. So I like to see more competitors every tournament. So hopefully we get some new ones, and hopefully this will be a great one. Great one to watch.
For sure. The next one is what character and camera are you thinking for MK1 tonight?
I think I picked Baraka. Yeah, I like Baraka. Yeah.
Baraka? That's very interesting. Jose and I were practicing. He was playing as Baraka too. I think that's definitely gonna be a top one. We'll see. There's so much competition in this event. Do you think you'll have what it takes to become the 2-time Bloody Wars champion?
Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Anything can happen in this tournament. You know what I'm saying?
We've got a lot of unpredictable things happen, so I think it's definitely hands down for sure. All right, my man. Something else one, Dad? What's up? Not there.
We're good. I mean,
all right.
Just hopefully, it'll be great. We'll watch some good competitors tonight.
There's going to be a lot of red hot competition, that is for sure, and we're looking forward to it. You're one of them as well as a former champion. So thank you again, Bahina. Thank you so much. Good luck tonight. Have a good time. Let's hear it for Israel Bahina. Woo! All right, Josh.
Next up, yeah, that's okay. We can do that. No, yeah, we're almost there. Ladies and gentlemen, let's bring up this other contestant. He hasn't been here for a whole year, and he's making his return. So let's give a huge, warm welcome for this man, Ed Palenik.
Ed, look at the drip. Nice outfit. Hello, Steve. Oh. What's going on here? That's like, oh, it's your bodyguard? I love that. I love it. Well, I think we are all clear. Let's give me that. How are you doing, my friend? I love the outfit. I'm pretty sure that's resembling a certain character on the roster. I'm pretty sure. You're just missing one. I think you're missing just one thing.
Yeah, I broke it.
Oh. Want to borrow mine? I got some. Do you want to be this? Here, I'll spot you. Here, hold on. Hang on, here. I'll let you borrow them for tonight. I don't think I'm gonna need them. Here, you're gonna need that. You're gonna need those. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. All right, Ed. It is good to see you as always. Give me 1 second. So it says here. So it's been a long time since you've been here. When's the last time you were here?
Oh, I did do NFL Blitz, but before that,
It's like a while.
it was the Killer Instinct Street Fighter.
Ooh. Look at this. That's so long ago. It's crazy. I mean, that's understandable. That happens for me too. It's been a long time since we've seen. So, how have you been since all that?
You know, as I said, you know personally how my life's been going, but I'm getting back into things. You know, have a little more free time now.
Very, very good. Love to hear that. All right. I think we went over this second question, but we'll go over it again. Do you remember the last time you came to Bloody Wars? If so, describe your time in that event. I think we kind of went over it, but we can go over it in a smaller version.
Yeah, I mean, we did NFL Blitz, and that was a lot of fun. You know, it's something to have Tim Kitzrow behind you doing play-by-play. You know,
Actual voice of the game, right?
Yeah.
That's insane.
That was fun.
Shout outs to Josh for actually getting that person too, because that was very unprotected. Oh, so it says here you were on Twitch not too long ago playing the game. How confident are you in this tournament? Is that true? You were streaming the game a while back?
Yeah, I stream Mortal Kombat for fun because, well, my friends like to watch and cheer me on and occasionally heckle me.
Oh, well, I mean, everybody. Mini Beach does that all the time. There's definitely a lot more competition from your first time competing. Is there anything you would like to say to the roster, anyone at all?
Well, just prepare to get caged.
There it is. I was waiting for that. Get caged. All right, I love that. All right, should we have your bodyguard do a one check before you make your exit?
Now, see, she's great. And she calls me sir. I pay her in beer.
Pay her in beer?
She's more professional than the last one.
Oh.
Last one could call me daddy.
I love that. All right, let's hear it for Ed. All right, give her the check. All right, they're good. Or should we say Ed? Should we? Yeah, you're good. I'll let him borrow my sunglasses. Should we call him? What do you think we should call him? Ed Cage now? Ed?
I thought he looks like he looks like he could be part of the Men in Black.
Well, he needs to have another piece of layering on for that one.
Yes, he does.
We'll call him Ed Cage Polinick.
There you go. But for now, we're gonna bring up someone that has somewhat of a stylish souvenir on them. He's bringing that here and coming back as your two-time reigning, defending, undisputed Bloody Wars champion of the world, Norbert Vale!
Well. The man himself. Let us have it. It's been a while. Brookfield, acknowledge me. Woo! Man. Norbert Vale. Have a seat, kind champion, sir. That was the worst grammar ever. Anyway. Damn it, Uh-oh. What did we get? My Bloody Wars ring. I was going to say, yeah, you didn't come in with the MVP ring. Oh, no.
In a hurry. I was kind of in a hurry to get here.
I mean, that's a mood. All right. Well, congrats. This is the first one I want to acknowledge. Congrats on being a two-time Bloody Wars champion. Great work. It's insane. You fought everything to get in your way. Mortal Kombat 1 is a different game than Third Strike. How you feel? I know you and I have had actual personal conversations behind the scenes about it. How do you feel about it going in, man?
I'm going to put it this way. I feel like how in the Third Strike tournament when you did the pre-show, how Izzy Cabrera came in blind.
Yup.
I'm in the same boat as him right now.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm going in blind. I didn't get as much. I didn't play a whole lot. 'Cause I mean, we have the game at home. I just haven't had a whole lot of time to play it because of work in school.
We had mentioned, as Bahina has mentioned earlier in his interview, that, yeah, life does get in the way when it comes to practice. I didn't get much time to practice on both, but, you know, we hope. So it says here, your wife convinced you to play to get the game. Do you think practicing with her will help you for tonight?
Maybe.
It's like maybe.
So, speaking of Michelle, I know she's out playing whatnot, but she kind of deserves a special shout-out because she got her very first Bloody Wars victory on Third Strike.
Yeah,
But, and not just that, your upset victory over Izzy Cabrera, knocking out the champion.
Well, thank you. Well, thank you. Yeah, I mean, I think that was still luck. But thank you for mentioning that. And huge shout-outs to Michelle as well, too. Both upset victories that were nuts. So we'll see how things look on tonight. So, what was your biggest challenge at MK1? This is actually a very good question.
See, that's a tough one because, again, I didn't get a chance to put a whole lot of practice. But then again, do you understand what my record is right now?
It's a very big record.
26-5, Brandon.
26-5, dude.
That's just career-wise. Just this year alone, I'm 5-0. I'm undefeated this year.
It's nuts.
Even though that might change.
Well, I mean, never say never. Hold on.
But
that's still crazy, though.
Yeah.
You honestly, throughout every game, you just came out of nowhere, out of the blue. You were just ready, even if you weren't ready. And that's what makes a good champion. And you do it all the time. I always tell you.
And my goal for tonight, if possible, trying to hit 30 wins.
Whoa! Throughout the bracket, you think, or just whatever you play?
I'm hoping tonight, depending if we get enough people to do it.
Yes.
If we get enough people, that's gonna be my goal. I want to hit at least 30 wins.
Oh, that'll be nice. Hopefully, we'll get to see it.
If not, it's gonna probably happen like at some point this year.
Oh yeah, it will. Well, we'll get another red hot one. That's it. Here comes this. What character will you be playing tonight?
I've been doing a little bit of experimenting with a few characters here and there. The only thing is, I don't have the Season 1 pass. So I've been playing
no.
the base roster. Well, the reason being is, again, Michelle and I, we don't get, a whole lot of time to play.
Right.
So it's not exactly worth dumping $40 on a DLC that you're only going to play for, just say this tournament and then not touch it again.
Well, I mean, I'll occasionally come back to it just for little stuff, but,
Right. I mean, I just recently streamed Dragon Ball FighterZ a few days ago. With all the DLC.
I think that's not the current Monday Mystery that we got this week, was it? Wasn't it? It was? No.
Dragon Ball FighterZ.
Oh, Dragon Ball Fighter. Okay, never mind. That's not that one. It's still a good game, though. Well, any Dragon Ball game is God tier. Yes. So, with that said, hang on a second, I have my phone locked. Let's see if, so, you're thinking you're just not going to come back to the DLC after this? You're just going to shelve it?
Probably unless Michelle wants to play it. I have work and school to deal with.
I mean, I get that. No, I seriously get that. So that's, kind of a thing. Oh, hang on 1 second. Hang on 1 second, folks. All right. I've got one question. I don't know if you heard that. So, is there anything you want to say to anybody on the roster for this show tonight, or anything in particular at all to get any last-minute word out?
Actually, I do have one shout out, and I don't know where he's at the moment, but I wanted to call out Steven Lucas because here's the thing: he's going after the 6-pack title challenge, but in order to get it, he has to have the Bloody Wars title. Who has it right now currently? So if he wants it, he has to get through me.
I was going to say he's gonna have to get through you.
He has, yes. So
anybody else?
if he want, well, it's just right now. It's only just him, because again, he wants what I have right now, but he has to get through me in order to get it.
He does, and he's only just somewhere in the rankings. You're at the top, dude. You're at the head of the table.
I am the head of the table, but I don't have the shirt right now for that because it was in the wash.
Well, I mean, same
but I am still head of the table. Yes, I am still the head of the table of the Bloody Wars tournament, and I am planning on keeping that way for a while.
You've been fighting your right to party, and that's what we'll see. All right. With that said, Norbert, thank you again, kind sir. And as being the defending 2-time champion, I wish you nothing but good luck tonight. Rock and roll. Let's do another one again. Let's hear it for Norbert Bell. Woo! All right, and now with that said, let's bring up Mr. Josh. Well, Josh.
Yeah. I mean, I think that pretty much does it here. Let's switch sides. Hold on. So we can close things off.
There you go.
Wait. What's up, King?
Not much. Now we've met everybody, we've seen them all, and now comes the fun part. The actual game itself. So, how do you know, Josh? You think they're ready for this one?
They're always ready for this. Every time we put this out here, everyone's ready for it. Believe me, Brandon.
Well, I mean, again, man, look at how far we've come again. You know, we went from a 5-game tournament. We started Bloody Wars with it. Now we got just one cabinet. And the crazy thing about this is that it's Mortal Kombat 1. It's a current game. It's a current gen game. So it's going to be another fun one, I think, in my opinion. A lot of surprises. Going to be a lot of fun. I don't know. I'll be playing. We got our champion defending his title. We got returns. But we've got way more surprises down the line. That's for sure. But yeah, I'm definitely excited to see what everybody comes up with tonight.
That's going to be awesome to watch, folks. And tune in on the stream because we're going to be heading over there to the main floor where we're going to be presenting Mortal Kombat 1 on the floor. Until then, folks, this is JP Pitts, your host of the Bloody Wars tournament, alongside with Brandon Travis, a.k.a. Keycam Blackman, for the Bloody Wars Mortal Kombat 1 on the floor, ladies and gentlemen, with the undisputed Bloody Wars Championship belt on the line. Who's going to walk away with the belt? We will find out. Thank you guys so much for watching the stream, and stay tuned.